It's a small world, and I'm here every Tuesday answering your dumb question. If you have a question, comment below and I'll make a video answering it. My name is Dr. L, and this is Bike Bite. Today we're going to talk about Dr. A having a sleepless night. Oh, this is one of my major fears too, major fear of every dentist. In fact, I don't think I can talk about this at the office. I think I need to go someplace relaxing. Let's go to the beach. Ah, there she is, the beach. Well, if you didn't know there was a beach in Slidell, Louisiana, now you do. Alright, this is a lot more relaxing than at the office. I wish I could work here at the beach every day. Am I right? Now, if you're watching this video, you're probably not the kind of person that did this to Dr. A. You're probably the kind of person that thinks, I like my dentist. I want to go in twice a year to routinely get my teeth cleaned and checked. And if I have a small problem, I want to get it fixed when it's inexpensive and simple. Bottom line, we want to see you regularly so that we can fix problems that you may have when they are inexpensive and simple. Delay in treatment, delay in seeing your dentist, not seeing your dentist routinely. It has one common result, and that is treatment gets complicated and expensive. Dr. A and my goal is to help you to keep your teeth for a lifetime with the least time, effort, and money spent on your part. When someone comes see us and they have big problems, they have pain, for example, they haven't seen the dentist in a long time, they no longer are good candidates for simple, routine prophy dental cleanings, and they need deep type cleanings. There's a variety of those. It makes us sad. It hurts our heart because if we had gotten to that person sooner, we would have been able to offer them simple, inexpensive treatment. She asked me to take a look at this patient's x-rays and tell me if she had told them the right thing, that they needed a deep type cleaning and that they needed several fillings. And two of the teeth, if they didn't get fillings right away, like yesterday, then she was really worried that they need expensive, complicated work like root canal and crown. I said, sure, I would love to take a look at these x-rays. Why are you asking me? Well, it turns out there was a misunderstanding, and instead of this person asking Dr. A in the office, or even later calling, or sending a message electronically, they decided to go into a local community group, a mommy group. These are very important groups. My wife and I have twins, so I know how important these groups are. And this patient decided, without talking to Dr. A, to warn, quote, warn the community about this awful dentist who just wants lots of money. So let me put up the post right here with Dr. A's permission. This is what the patient put out in the world themselves. And as healthcare providers, we are legally and morally obligated not to share patient information. So it's difficult for Dr. A to respond to this in a public way. So she did try to contact the person privately to work it out. That was a no-go. And she also tried to reach out to the group administrator. Hey, I really want to get in contact with this person for this obvious misunderstanding and get it solved so they aren't saying these awful things about my office where I really just want to help people. And she was immediately banned from the group because this person's false words had had such an impact. We live in a world of instantaneous social media, and as a dentist, especially one like me who's making videos to educate and help people, it's a little scary. Am I actually putting a target on my back? Should I stop making these videos? Bottom line, I want to help people. So unless something really bad happens to me, I'm going to keep putting out videos trying to educate people because I've gotten such positive response from people contacting me and saying, after seeing your video, if I was closer, I would go to you. But after watching your video and I was afraid to go see the dentist, I decided to go meet a local dentist. That's awesome. It may surprise you, especially if you're watching this video because you're subscribed. But every month there's one or two patients that come into the office because of a reason. Either they're having pain or they're afraid something is going to get really worse and result in pain. And when we walk into the room saying, hello, sir, madam, and about to shake hand, they stop us and they say, wait a second, before you say anything, I have to tell you, I hate the desk. I laugh about it now, but when I first started, I took this really personally. You hate I'm the dentist. You hate me? I'm sure they don't mean it that way. And we do understand. We're all up in your space. You're laying back. You're vulnerable. You don't know what we're doing. So we are empathetic to concerns, and we want to address those concerns. But what we can't control is when someone has concerns or misunderstanding, leaves the office upset, and doesn't let us explain what needs to be explained so they understand what's going on with their tooth or their mouth in general so that we can help them. So there's two things I want to point out in the x-rays. And one of them is this. There's some obvious, what we call sub-G, underneath the gums, calculus. This is when plaque calcifies, becomes hard, and cannot be cleaned with a toothbrush or floss. It requires professional power dental tools, essentially, to remove. You need a deep type cleaning. So this person thinks that Dr. A is recommending a deep type cleaning when they don't need it, but very obviously they do. If you have a little spicule on your x-ray like this, then you need a deep type cleaning. End of discussion. The person doesn't even mention in their warning in the mommy group that they need fillings, but that was my primary concern. I'm really worried about these two teeth. This one, because that darkness is really big, really close to the nerve, and if that person waits any time at all, and they eat any sugar, those teeth will very quickly, in a matter of less than 6 months, in all likely probability, turn into an expensive and complicated root canal. Again, I get it. You're in the dentist chair and you've just gotten a whole lot of information. None of it makes sense. We want you to ask questions. Both Dr. A and myself would rather you say, hold on a second. I don't know what you're telling me and why I need it and what's it going to do. We'll spend as much time as you need to understand what's going on with your tooth or your mouth in general. And we don't want you to do work with us just because we told you to. We want to do work with you because you understand why you need it. And if this person had simply said that to Dr. A, or contacted them later, or responded to Dr. A when Dr. A tried to reach out to them, it would have been a simple matter instead of this huge online thing involving over 100 people in the local community. Understandably, Dr. A lost a lot of sleep about it. I'm losing a little sleep about it. I'm sure mommies in that group who don't know Dr. A are losing sleep about it. And at the end of the day, both Dr. A and I just want to help people. All right, I'm going to enjoy that sunset over there. If you'd like to see me in a professional manner, here's my information. Stay tuned for the video from Dr. A.
Hello, I'm Dr. A. Ian, thank you very much for the introduction. I wanted to talk a little bit about a patient coming in for a new exam with a dentist when they haven't maybe seen a dentist in quite a while, and being surprised that they may have a lot more work than what they expected. It makes it very difficult on us because we take an oath to take the best care of our patient as we can, which includes being extremely thorough. And it's difficult when a patient doesn't have any pain in their mouth, comes in and finds out that they're suffering from two types of dental disease, gum disease and tooth disease. And so it becomes difficult for us to convince a patient that treatment is needed when they don't have any symptoms. When you're choosing a dentist, make sure that it's someone that you click with, it's someone that you can get along with, it's someone whose philosophies align with your own. But also make sure that the dentist that you're seeing is thorough. Do your research about what type of exam needs to be done on the first visit. How many x-rays should be taken? Should you and the dentist review the x-rays together? The last thing that I wanted to mention is that unfortunately, because we're dentists and we work on teeth day in and day out, and we save teeth day in and day out, and we provide an opportunity for patients to chew and function and smile day in and day out, we end up caring about what is in the patient's mouth more than the patient. And sometimes that can become problematic because it seems like we may be treatment planning more than the patient is expecting. And we're only doing that because we have genuine concern for what's going on in their mouth. I hope this helps.